After a boom seen last year, there has been a significant dip in new accounts opened by systematic investment plan investors. Even the number of new DEMAT accounts are seeing a decline. Amid the market volatility, are investors losing faith? Harsh Jain, COO and co-founder of Groww, joining us on the show. Harsh, take us through why we're seeing this dip. Until now, retail was really what was keeping the market afloat. We're suddenly seeing a chink in that armor.
So I don't see this, an unusual or unexpected dip, because if you look at the data, 2 years back before, or maybe 2.5 years back when the pandemic hit us, the numbers are still twice those numbers before pre-pandemic. So it's not really that, the numbers have started going down. They just got not bad, actually not back. They're actually slightly better than, significantly better than the numbers that were there before that. So it was more of a phenomenon of the last 2 years than is today. So 2 years, we saw really a big spike. People had a lot of realization. They had more time, they had more insecurities, and they got into the industry that, they want to start investing. And now they got back to their work and the usual life starts. And still we are seeing a significant jump from the 2.5 years back numbers. So it's more of a correction than really a dip that I'm seeing here.
Harsh, we're also seeing a dip in the SIP numbers, which is interesting because even though there's a lot more investor awareness and long-term investing, that's been taking place, we're now actually seeing a cutback on those numbers as well. So are you seeing a change in behavior patterns or a shift in mindset?
No, I think this is a very temporary phenomenon. We've seen this before also, that these volatility and the conversations around, it's not really the numbers. If you look at the market, they've not, like Indian markets have not corrected or not gone as much down as the sentiment out there. The talks, the conversations, the news, the videos, and everything is much more talking about it, but the markets have not gone as worse today. So it's more of a temporary phenomenon, is my personal opinion. I think it's going to come back very soon. There's a lot of effort that's been that needs to be made across for education and financial literacy, which is what, at least from our side, we do. And a lot of people are doing actually. Practically, if you see, this is the time they should do more SIPs, because it's the time where they will average their costs down. And there's a good time for people to start investing, because, there's always upside. There's already upside possible. So overall, with more information, more education, this is going to come back. It's a temporary phenomenon.
So what do investors do then in current times, Harsh? Are you seeing more people sitting on cash? Because I'm not sure there's any other alternate asset right now that they're leaning towards.
Yeah, so see, it's not like just should not sit on the cash. I mean, it's not that one should wait for the right time, because you never know what is the right time. So the best way is to do an SIP. Actually, the best way to continue investing. And, if you really believe in the companies that you're investing in, or the mutual funds that you're investing in, you should probably increase your investments as the corrections happen and continue investing. I think that's the right thing. But obviously, different people have different approach towards investing.
All right. Harsh, what is your outlook on the markets then? Yes, agreed, it's volatile, uncertain, temporary. How temporary?
So I'm personally very optimistic. I don't see a reason, and I'm not seeing the strong nexus that it used to have before between the global markets and developed economies and India. So that's not anymore. We're very, very independent now. There's a lot of focus on building in-house businesses, and there's a lot of focus on, the awareness that is getting created towards the market in general amongst the retail investors in India. I was looking at some data. There are almost 50 million monthly users who are on YouTube consuming finance-only content, right? So that level of awareness has never been before.
Sure. So
it's just different economy. Of course, there's a news which makes bigger headlines if it's about a US company and $1 trillion, companies making a correction in their share prices. But I think fundamentally, I'm very optimistic, but it's very difficult to predict. You don't know whether, it's a 3 months, 6 months, or a 12 months phenomenon, but it's a very positive outlook for our country.
All right, Harsh, thank you so much for joining us and taking us through all the latest developments when it comes to trade.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.